Let's get right into it. Round 7, the final round of the South African National Motocross Championships here at Terra Topia, or should we say MX Utopia. What an amazing job the Maloney brothers have done, and everybody down in pit lane at the riders briefing seems to be a little bit tense because this is the final time we're going to go to action for 2024. The championship's up for grabs. We're going to be picking up on action from the 125 high school and 85cc categories just so you can wrap things up. But as you can see, a big crowd has come out to Terra Topia to be entertained. And let's catch up with our championship leader in the 125s, Trey Cox.
Yeah, last round of the South African Nationals today in Terra Topia. I have to give it to the Maloney boys. They put in some good effort. The track's looking really nice. We practiced yesterday and it's looking good for today. The track looks perfect actually. It's really good. It's going to be exciting racing, I think. Yeah, first round with the red plate for me this year. I've had a bit of inconsistency this year, but in Cape Town I managed to turn it around with a 1-1 and I brought the red plate home. And yeah, let's hope we can turn it into gold at the end of the day. And yeah, I'm excited for the day and excited to end off the year on a high, hopefully. So yeah, and obviously we got my dad's been with KTM for 30 years this year. So his first bike in 1994 was the exact same look, the purple look. So we thought we'd just do a bit of a tribute to him because obviously he's done a lot for KTM, and yeah, I think it'll be cool and it looks nice. I haven't looked at a white fender ever in my life, so I think I'll have to get used to that, but otherwise it'll be cool.
Another man that's itching to get into this championship battle is 85cc championship leader Trenton Kretzmann.
National Motocross, red plate.
Yeah.
Tell us something, eh?
Yeah, it's 3 points. I just need to go balls to the wall in the first moto and do anything I can to try to win that first moto, and then I can cruise in that second moto.
How's it, Junior? How you doing?
Good. Feeling good after the crash in North vs South and ready to go back racing.
And how was practice?
Good. Practice was okay. Felt better than yesterday at free practice. Today was much better. Got 5th. Not what I wanted, but small steps, baby steps, but getting there.
Awesome, man. Good luck to everyone.
Thanks, man.
Always great to catch up with K-Dub. And now let's go and catch up with another man who's starting to make his way to the front end of the field, Jean Visser.
Mr. Visser, heat 1, are you ready?
Ja, it's right.
Ready to take it, eh?
Yeah, second last 125 race. And then, yeah.
Good luck, man. Enjoy, eh?
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Adler?
Yeah.
Are you well?
Hey, good on you.
Nice, man. And ready for heat 1?
Yeah, ready. Ready as can be.
Did some nice lap times there, I saw that.
Yeah, just showing the boys what's up. Hey,
Good
last
luck,
round,
man.
probably last race 1-2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gonna go and say that the big boys next year, the next 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Good luck, man.
Thank
See you
you.
out there.
Sweet.
It's time to stop the talking and start to get out on the track now for the final heats of 2024's National South African Motocross Championships. And as you can see and hear from down in pit lane, there are a couple of guys who are starting to feel the pressure as they roll the bikes to the line. It's MX High Schools, and we're going to kick off now with the final heat of our coverage here on Facebook. Great to see that anniversary bike, 30 years with KTM. Man, the Desert Cox has got some serious history there with that brand, and looking to do more now as Trey Cox wants to take the number 1 plate and make it his for 2025. Out the gates, they head down towards turn 1. Good shot, and looks like it's a fantastic start there coming out of, big turnaround there. Have a look at that for the whole shot going through there. It's Frosty. Frosty's got the whole shot. So great start there from Blake Frost, pulling away ever so slightly from the rest of that pack and leading out Christian Barrington Smith. Looks like Emmanuel Bucko, and he's now made his way up ever so slightly onto the tail end. They're looking for a way through early on. But it was Frosty who led things out for a little bit, but there wasn't too long before we got CBS in front. Christian Barrington Smith has just found an epic line around here and is starting to pull away ever so slightly from the rest of the pack. He's getting away from the battle that continues there just behind. Barrington Smith being closed down now by Ryan Adler. Adler coming along for the party. But in the background, we haven't seen anything about Trey Cox just yet. Is he starting to come through the field? Looks like it's just in the background. They're picking up on the number 37. So a bit of work to do there for Cox to come through. He knows exactly what he needs to do though. So he'll be timing this to perfection, I'm sure. And making sure that he gets at least to the front end of this field and into the top 5 to wrap up the championship. It's been a fantastic weekend so far and he's looking pretty tasty. There he comes. And this is the way to do it. Absolutely hauling through here. And starting to make his way to the front end is exactly what he wants to do. A victory in this final heat will secure the championship, and that is exactly what the number 37 wants. He's pulling away ever so slightly from the rest of this pack, and as you can see them pushing here, it's Christian Barrington-Smith with Bucko on his tail, and a little bit further back from that one, nice to see, still in the mix there, Ryan Adler, and there comes Cox. So Cox not quite to the front just yet, but he knows exactly where he needs to have that bike by the time he crosses the line to wrap up this championship. Fantastic to see Thor Johnson out there as well, and Matty Correa. It looks like Blake Frost has dropped right back. A little bit of issues there, maybe he had a bit of a crash, didn't quite pick up on that one, but Frost from the whole shot unfortunately now dropped right out of it and all the way down into about 10th place on the circuit. So not the way he wanted to finish up, that is for sure. But speaking of finishing up, the championship is done. It's the number 37 that's going to come across the line. He hasn't taken the final victory, but he comes through and he's going to take the championship. And there to meet him the very first time is his dad, Alfie. And there you go, celebrations for 2024's 125 high school champion.
So, Mr. Cox, how was that, eh?
Even though I knew I had it wrapped up, it's still so stressful just to get the bike to the end and not mess up and don't do anything silly. I had one small crash, which I think cost me a bit because I was catching the top group quite a bit. But I'm still happy I brought it home. Not much else to say.
Well done, my bro. Well done, eh? 125 tray. Next year, 250 tray, eh?
It's been a spectacular weekend for the Cox family, and congratulations to them on the win for Trey, but also to the win for Brad, taking the World Championship. What a weekend for KTM, and what a weekend for the Cox family. Taking it over Ryan Adler and Christian Barrington-Smith, John Fisser and Matty Correa, Thor Johnson beating Riley Roker into the top 7 overall. We have seen some epic battles in the 85cc's in 2024, and more of the same are coming your way here today at Terra Topia. The new track is almost custom made, and I can tell you something, these little 85cc's are loving life out there. The big wheels heading down in towards turn 1 with Cruz Martin with a whole shot. Kretzmann, remember, has to get a top 5 in both of the heats, and that will wrap up his championship. So he's not going to push too hard to get to the front end. Expect a big battle there between Cassie Vincel, Cruz Martin, possibly Kabela Ledwaba up there as well, and Leighton Buerta. Fantastic start there coming out of Cruz Martin. He's got the whole shot and leads things at the moment. But I did see a move early on, and that's exactly what I thought might happen. Yes, indeed, Cassie Vincel has now hit the front and is trying to pull away ever so slightly there from the whole shot man. So Cruz Martin down a second. As they come through there, Evan Frost has made his way up nicely as well. He is tucked in just ahead there of Kabela Ledwaba, and then Ledwaba just up in front and pushing to stay ahead of Trenton Kretzmann. So the fight is on here, but it's not for the championship. The championship is basically done. If Kretzmann stays upright and finishes up in that top 5 in both heats, he's got that number 1 plate. So expect to see the battles between the other 4 riders at the front end. And right now, it's Cassie Vincel who's looking to try and get away from this pack. He's opened up a little bit of breathing room there between himself and Cruz Martin, who's done the same thing to the other 3 riders right behind him. But that third rider, have a look at it, there it is, the red number plate of Trenton Kretzmann. Staying upright, staying out of trouble, no crashes. That is exactly what he needs to do, heading into the closing stages here of this final race of 2024 for the 85cc Pro Minis. This is an incredible circuit that they built here, and I've got to tell you, hats off to the Mlimi brothers for the amount of work that they put together to get this sorted for the final national. It has turned into a very, very good track, and the brake bumps and everything is just ripping up perfectly for motocross action like we see here. That is second place at the moment. No answer to the man out front. Cassie Vincel has opened up a commanding lead and has got away there from Cruz Martin. Looks like he's doing the same thing to get away from Evan Frost in third. So that's basically the battle for 1, 2, and 3 on track. But we'll just keep an eye and make sure that that number 94 comes through, and hopefully we'll be taking the checkered flag. If that's the case, we've got a new champion down in the 85cc's. There he is. He's still up and riding, which is exactly what everybody wants. Going into the closing stages. Leighton Buerta, bit of a tough day in the saddle there for him, just dropping outside of that top 5 battle. Couldn't quite bridge the gap to them, but they're in 6th place and still with a great effort there all season long. Across the line, your champion. What a run from Trenton Kretzmann.
Congratulations, bro. How was that, eh?
Yeah, it was tough. My bike was all over, but I just kept it on 2 wheels.
And you happy about that,
Yeah,
eh?
I was so happy.
Yes, it was an epic ride, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, eh?
Lots of celebrations down in pit lane, and I'm sure mom and dad are pretty ecstatic. There you go. That's the way we like to see it. Coming into big congratulations, and of course, let's hear it, Dad. What do you got there? You got a champ on your hands. Congratulations to the Kretzmann family. A fantastic season there for Trenton, and looking forward to seeing what he does next year. Let's catch up now with Cassie.
Cassie, well done, eh?
Thank you.
How was that victory, second heat, eh?
It feels great. Can't be more pumped. Just
Oh, you were on fire, bro. You were on absolute fire. I got some great clips of you, eh? Well done, my bro.
feeling great.
Good ride, eh?
Yeah, so Cassie van Zyl will win the day. A fantastic effort from him, but there's the gold plate. That's the one that Trenton wanted all season long and has fought so hard for. Congratulations to him, finishing second overall on the day. Evan Frost behind him, Kabela Ladwaba and Leighton Buerta, your top 5. And from Terra Topia, we wish you all the very best for the festive season, and we'll see you in 2025 for the National Motocross Championships. Proudly brought to you by TRP and all their associate sponsors.